Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the WFO's Twisted Tuesday K&N Pro Series here at Kentucky tonight. We're about ready to fire off 140 laps of K&N racing for you guys and gals. Should be one for the books. This is going to be race number 8 of 15 this season, which means we've got tonight and then 2 more weeks to pick our top 10 who's going to go to the 5-race chase. And that 5-race chase will end the season for us. We're going to take a look at your starting field. As soon as I pull up my live stream. All right, starting on the pole tonight is going to be the number 42 of David Elliott. Outside of him, starting second, is going to be the 94 Landon Deerhold. Starting third tonight is going to be the 111 of Christopher Lewis. Outside of him is going to be the number 77 of Garrett Helmlinger, starting fourth. Starting fifth tonight, you've got Jeff Martin driving a 14. Outside of him in sixth is going to be Dylan Altum driving a 92. Starting seventh tonight, you got Travis Pryor driving the 81. Starting eighth, you're going to have Joshua Abney in the 83. Starting ninth tonight, you got a new driver over here at WFO. We want to welcome Jay Pryor driving the number 80. Starting 10th tonight is going to be Nick Gardner in the 41. Starting 11th tonight, we're going to have Brian Jones in the 45. Outside of him in 12th is going to be Curtis Stickle in the 73. Starting 13th tonight, you're going to see that familiar number 51 of Troy Cook. Outside of him is going to be the 54 of Adam Tips, starting 14th. Starting 15th tonight, we got Demarius Hickenbottom in the 09. Outside of him is going to be Dustin Schwingle in the 47. Starting 17th tonight is going to be Corey Reese in the 15. Outside of him is going to be another familiar number, that number 3 of Hal Lamy. Starting 19th tonight, you got the 86 of John Sanu. Outside of him in 20th is going to be Jared Cox in the 27. Starting 21st, you got Zach Lambert in the 9. Outside of him in 22nd is going to be Thomas Conheady in the 23. Starting 23rd, you're going to have Roy Geeson in the 33. Outside of him is going to be Ryan Gallagher in the 17. And that's going to do it for you. That'll be your starting field for tonight. Get up to the front of the field here. These guys are gridded. They're gridding right now. Getting ready for the pace car to lead them out. I'm pretty sure we're going to have Nation 01 in the booth. He just hasn't made it here yet. I want to remind you that we do take Driver of the Day votes, so vote for your favorite driver for Driver of the Day. We'll get him in here after the race for an interview. Our leading 2 drivers on that this season have been the number 3 of Hal Lamy and the 51 of Troy Cook. So we want to see fans for all these drivers come in here. Hopefully the stream's coming through good for you guys. I got a kind of a test look at it here, and it looks pretty good, so. Listen to these guys revving the motors up. All right, there they go. Pace car's leading them out on the track right now. We're getting ready here at Kentucky Motor Speedway. Again, 140 laps of action here tonight. Hopefully you guys are ready for a really good race here. I know I am. Got to talk to the guys in the drivers' meeting beforehand. Hopefully everybody's pumped up, fired up, ready to kick our week off right here in the K&N Series. Got a decent field of cars tonight. A couple new drivers here. Really happy to see that. Try to get a better look at the field. No, Brett Osborne said he's having some troubles, so he's going to be our admin in this series tonight. Looks like we got one blinking a little bit. Pace car's off right now. We're looking for the green flag here. Green flag is in the air, and we're racing in Kentucky. See a good restart there by all the guys. Didn't look like anybody was roughing anyone up too much on the restart. So we'll have to see how it goes from here. You see three-wide battle right now. That's going to be the 92, the 77, and the 94, Landon Deerhold, Garrett Helmlinger, and then you've got the 92 of Dylan Altum. You see the 111 of Chris Lewis bringing it through the middle now. Give that 111 a spot. He's going to move up to third, maybe look on the high side of the 92 here. Meanwhile, out front, the 42 has pulled out to about a 10-car length lead. While these guys are back here doing battle, David Elliott in that 42 car is trying to check out from the field. Ah, there we go. Votes are coming in, 81 and 80, 83, 77, twice on the 77. We'll keep count of them. Keep the votes coming in. Your favorite driver for driver of the day. We got some good racing back in the pack a little bit. We're going to scroll back there. There we go. They're still too wide. Trying to get it sorted out. Everybody's trying to fight for position. The 77's lost a few since the start of the race. He looks like he's getting settled in. See some good cars back here. 45, Brian Jones. 54, Adam Tibbs. The 51 of Troy Cook. You see Troy working the bottom just a little bit here. He's going to have the 09 right behind him there. Troy's going to try to work underneath the 54 of Adam Tibbs. It looks like the higher line's going to have a little bit more momentum off the corner here. Guys are doing a real good job. Looks like they're giving each other a lot of room, and we got a caution flag now. I think I might have seen a car number. All right, so we're going to try our first instant replay of the night here and see if we can catch what happened. We'll burn it down with a little fire. Wow, I see the smoke up there. It looks like the wreck in the back happened to avoid what happened in the front. And I clearly seen a car number on that one. So we'll try it one more time here. You see the 94 racing under the 111. See the 81 of Travis Pryor right behind him. This is backing up just a little bit earlier. This is up towards the front of the field back here, around the third spot. Look like a little contact between the 111 and 94 there. 81's going to get involved in it just a little bit. Some of the guys in the back trying to avoid it, like John Sanu and them, got caught up in it just a little bit worse there. Maybe even the 3 of Hal Amy. I'll give everybody a real good look at what happened. You definitely don't want to see it this early, but it's part of racing. Switch our camera view, get back on the front of the field here. Hal Jr., I see you sneak in here. What's going on, buddy?
Not much. Drinking a beer, watching the race.
Oh, there you go. That sounds like a good thing. Might talk the fans into doing that. People that are watching, you're probably going to grab them a cold one now and sit down and watch the race.
Well, I can't drink my Rogue Energy and watch the race. It didn't come.
Did you check the tracking on it?
Yeah, I said it was delivered, but I don't know if it meant it was delivered to my house in the post.
Will somebody steal your Rogue Energy?
Probably.
Well, yeah, you might want to check or send a message on that. Speaking of Rogue Energy, that's the official energy drink at WFO Racing League. If you're into energy drinks, check out rogueenergy.com. Make sure you use promo code ClickTheTicker to save how much, Al Jr.?
10%.
10%. Click the ticker. 10% discount. All right, so we are working caution number 1. Had a little bit of early contact between a couple of guys. They're not out of luck tonight, though. They do have one fast repair, Junior.
Good, good, good.
So one fast repair, they're not out of luck. But on the other side of that, they got 17 incident point limit, so they want to keep an eye on that tonight. And what that means is when you have 17 incident points, it will boot you from the race. That don't sound like it's any fun, does it, Junior?
No, I don't ever like being booted from anything.
I don't do it. iRacing does it automatically. You set the incident limit, and iRacing polices it. We're getting lined up 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 all the way to the back. We got driver of the day votes that have already started coming in. That means vote often. Vote for your favorite driver of the day here. See the 47 car going to be restarting first. That's going to be Dustin Schwingle.
Schwingle!
Outside of him, you're going to see the 42 that led all the early laps. That's going to be David Elliott. Second row inside is going to be the 92 of Dylan Altum. And outside of him is going to be the 51 of Troy Cook. Third row inside is going to be the 14, Jeff Martin. Outside of him is going to be the 81, Travis Pryor. Field starting to tighten it up back there. Leader does have control of the restart. Pace car's in, and the leader fires off here, and that's going to be the 47, Dustin Schwingle.
Green flag.
Schwingle, see, he got a nice restart there. He got away really early. Kind of caught the 42 off guard a little bit. See the 92 of Dylan Altum fighting for the second position. Looks like the 42 is going to hold it. Behind him, you're going to see Troy Cook fighting on the outside of the 92 and the 51. And why that's happening, the 81 of Travis Pryor is working the inside. So you got a lot of racing up here for position right now. They're 3 wide back behind these guys. Get back to where that action's at. We'll see it right here.
Mr. Travis Pryor made it out again this
3
week.
wide, almost contact. Like those guys got it sorted out. I can't tell that car number. I believe it's the 69. Back there with the 29. The 45. No, the 45 is going to be Brian Jones. Good little battle going on there. Momentarily. They got it sorted out now. See Garrett Helmlinger moving in here. Scoring Garrett in the 11th position right now. It's a good battle back here just outside of the top 10. You got any picks tonight, Junior?
Yeah, the obvious one.
That's going to be the 3-car.
Although, I do have two friends out there racing right now, which would be the 51 of Troy Cook and the 81 of Travis Brown.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, these guys got a good battle going on up front. Dustin Schwingle in the 47's the leader. David Elliott's under a lot of fire. Elliott in the 42. He's under fire from the 92 of Dylan Altum. And right behind them lurking is that 81 of Travis Pryor. Oh, Dylan Altum gets loose. He saves it. Nice save by the 92. Really good save. Junior, I don't know if you're watching it from the broadcast or if you're watching it from iRacing, but you have to check out that save that the 92 of Dylan Altum just made.
I'm watching it from the broadcast, and I believe it's getting ready to come up.
Yeah, 90% of the people would have wrecked that thing, and he held on to it. Going back a little farther, you see some battling with the 14 right here. That's going to be Jeff Martin, and I'm trying to see who's on his tail. It's like the 41. That's Nick Gardner. It's a good battle going on right here.
The yellow flag is out.
Now we're under caution again. We're going to try to find it.
Yeah, with that save Vern, if it was me, I'd have taken out that Sunoco sign.
Junior, you see Brett Osborne down there anywhere? In one of the rooms?
I do not.
Hey, Brett, you got a copy?
Oh, yes, sir.
What car number? Just give me a car number that was involved.
All right. Let me see real quick. Think 77.
All right.
That would be 100% sure, though.
Yeah, he's smoking, so he had something to do with it.
Yeah, he just went head on to the wall. It was 77.
All right, we're going to hit it on an instant replay for the broadcast here. I appreciate that, Brett. Brett's going to be our admin tonight for the K&N Series. Brett, we want to thank you for that, buddy.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, I'll move you back down there.
Okay.
Well, Brett was right. That 77 of Garrett Helmlinger was involved there. You can see the damage in smoking. We'll try to go back one more click here and see if we can see what happened. See him back here racing beside, like the 20, I believe that might be the 23 or 29, just went up and got into him there. Pushed up a little bit in the corner. And that's going to be our caution. Caution number 2, lap 17 here.
Fire.
Yep, you get fire every time I hit that instant replay. Let's see how good this race off pit road was here. It looks like the 81 of Travis Pryor is going to win it. Troy Cook's going to come out second. Dustin Schwingle going to come out in the 3rd position. I'll tell you that racing on pit road's pretty good tonight. I've seen about two different guys now get the lead off just pit stops, so those guys are going to have to thank their crew for that, doing a great job on pit road. Travis Pryor in the 81, Troy Cook in the 51. both with fans in the broadcast right now. And Nation must still be in a shower. I haven't heard a word from him yet.
His weekly tribute.
His weekly tribute, that's right. He showers on Tuesdays. Gonna have to talk him into more days than that.
But no, I mean like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's always right before the race.
Yeah, I'm not sure because he's always in Discord, you know, an hour or two before that. So I'm not real sure why he couldn't take the shower then, but
I don't know.
chooses to wait until the race is about to start and says, "Be right back, I'm going to the shower." It's almost like he purposely misses the start of the broadcast, Junior.
I think he does. You know, and that's like me. The last 2 weeks, I've been a little.
Do you know what happens when I'm a little lazy?
There's no broadcast.
Exactly.
Hey, it's not that I'm a little lazy. I actually lost track of time.
Yeah, let me start doing that. We'll see how many viewers we keep.
Right.
It's good to see the 81 Travis Pryor over here racing. His Uncle Jay driving the 80 car. Travis has raced with us a couple of times before. It's going to be Jay Pryor's first night racing with us. Happy to have Jay over here. We'll take a look
It's
at
when
this
the
car
hot
now.
water heater fills back up.
There's Nation.
He has an excuse.
It's the same one that's been for fucking week.
He has the same excuse, he says.
And there's Nation.
Welcome to the booth there,
Damn.
Nation.
Yo, what up?
We've had a couple of quick cautions here. Nothing too terrible. Nothing we can't work around.
Oh, you're on lap 18.
Or lap 19 now on my screen, but you're on a different screen than me, so it's all right there,
Mhm.
feller. They're 2x2x2 right now, Nation. How far back?
Probably all the way.
All the way. All the way back 2x2. 81 Travis Pryor, your leader. 51 Troy Cook second. Well, he made it to the race on time, Pat. He's doing a pretty good job right now.
Green flag, green
I
flag.
see some cars blinking back there. I'm wondering if I got my field of view off just a little bit. That's one thing I don't remember checking when I set this computer up, but I don't recall having a problem with it in any of the other races. Oh, contact
No, you
between
didn't.
the 51 and 47. I think the 47's going to save it.
The yellow flag
Nope.
is out.
Save it. We're on a pace lap.
Oh, you're going to see it.
Oh,
We're
okay.
going to go back and take another look, try to determine if he was involved in it. He was the first one loose. And survey says we're not there yet. We did have fire, though.
Hell yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Gotta have fire.
You see the contact with the 47 there. Oh, it's the 14. Jeff Martin. Back a little more and look at that. We're going to take a look at the 14 car right here. This might have been in reaction to the 47 getting loose. Now the 14 got a little shot from the 41 before that, it looked like. So just kind of simultaneous, and there's some cars getting bent up afterwards. Look like a junkyard, Nation.
Well, I haven't seen it yet, but I'll take your word.
Well, it's kind of like I've said all season long. Restarts do what? Cautions
They
break.
just make more cautions.
They just make more cautions.
They make little caution babies.
Yeah, I'll tell you, though, that 47 did a heck of a job saving that thing. He saved it, and it didn't work out so good for the 14 behind him. So
Yeah, I'm seeing it now. That was pretty awesome. I mean, for the 47.
wasn't so good for the guys behind that, was it?
14 kind of had a... you put a little butter on that, you can buff it right out.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably could buff that out.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
It ain't nothing. Just a little bit of mother's wax.
We're going to need a shitload of it.
Need a couple of cases of that, please. The hell are you
How big-
waxing?
How big of a truck you got? Fill it up.
Pull up in a Penske truck.
That'll work.
The WFO waxing edition. No, we'll stay away from that one.
Yeah,
Don't
we're
forget
gonna
the handy
get
dandy duct tape.
81 still your leader. 42 David Elliott second. Troy Cook in the 51 third. It's like Brian Jones in the 45 is going to move into the 4th spot. I'll tell you what, when we were green, we had some good racing. Not going to
How
lie.
long y'all been green?
We were green for the first 9 laps. Then we've had a few quick cautions since then. I think these guys will get it settled out, though. A lot of this is just patience.
Did we find an admin?
Brett Osborne's going to be the admin tonight. I've already talked to him. He's real good to talk to when I need a car number on who's involved in a wreck so we can hit the replay and see what happened.
Awesome.
So in the future, if you guys could find him in Discord after one of these, he's down in the admin boardroom. If you can shoot him a message and ask who it was, and he shoot you a message back, it helps me find it on the replay.
Yeah, I got him up here in the admin.
I'll take a blimp view of the field here. So I guess some of these guys have probably used their fast repair by now. We're working caution at lap 23 of 140, so, man, I'll tell you, on lap 23, I'd hate to have to use that thing, Nation.
There's only one.
Yeah, there's only one.
Sounds just
Ouch.
like my luck.
Only
How come
one
you
tonight.
ain't on there, Junior?
No, but it sounds like my luck to use the fast repair before, lap 23.
How come you're not on that track?
I don't own it.
That'd be a good of reason as any there, Nation.
That'd stop you from getting on there.
That stopped you from getting on it, didn't it?
It sure did.
All right. They're going 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. How far?
All the way back.
All the way to the back. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2, all the way back.
That, and I don't know how, entertaining Vern's broadcast would be with, and here's Junior on the, in the car. Junior, how's the track going? I just hit the wall.
I can tell you how the wall's going.
Sometimes that can be pretty entertaining
Pretty entertaining.
because it's not
I
our
just flipped-
car that you're tearing up.
I just flipped it 5 times. The steering wheel just went up and hit the safety fence.
Dude, I could have done it 6.
All right. We're getting ready to go green here, I think. We'll see if the pace car makes a left here. And there he goes. Pace car's in. Leader can fire anytime. And the leader does fire.
Green flag, green flag.
Right before the green. Going to get a good jump there. And we are back at green flag racing.
You abandoned the Twitch thing, right?
I abandoned what? The Twitch? Yeah. Until I can figure out how to do it without having to have 2 instances open that are fighting against each other. I mean, if we could somehow figure out how to dual link it to one instance of Streamlabs, it'd probably be different.
I don't know of anybody that does it.
Cruise back into the field here. Find a racing right there is going to be some. It's going to be Dustin Schwingle in the 47. See Adam Tips in the 54 sticking his nose up there. Some of them cars, the numbers aren't real clear on, Nation.
I can't see any of them.
I mean, I can't tell what number this car is. It looks like it's 69, but I can't really tell.
Can you zoom in on that view?
That would be the
No,
09.
I wish I could. No, it's not the 09 either. 09's got a different paint job than this.
Oh, I was checking the thing and didn't see a 69.
I don't
Huge.
either. That is the 09. You're right. That's going to be Demarius Hickenbottom in the 09. He's up here fighting for the top 5 with Dustin Schwingle. You see behind him, you got Dylan Altum in the 92. Actually, it's not the 09. I see the 09. So if we're on the 09 and we click one back, that's actually an 80 on that car. I think that's Jay Pryor's car. It is. So we got the number figured out. Just the colors of it and the distance that we're at it, you couldn't tell. I bet if I get closer like that, we can see it just fine, and we can. See the 80 of Jay Pryor picking up a position. Now the 92 is going to battle under the 47. That's going to be Dylan Altum in the 92. Really good racing through the field here right now. Imagine it's going to get to a point where these guys are going to want to click some laps off and they're going to settle it out. But in getting there, we're going to see some racing. 2 and 3 wide back here. The 9 working on the 73. That's going to be Curtis Stickle in the 73. The 9 car is going to be Zach Lambert. Took me a minute to scroll through there. Go back a little. We'll see the 83 battling with the 73. It looks like the 73 is going to fall back a little bit here. That's Curtis Stickle. Behind him is going to be the 23 of Thomas Conheady. Really tight racing, little bit of contact. They're looking 3 wide here. 83 is going to be, I believe that's going to be Josh Abney. And you see,
it is.
You see the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger working his way back in here. Right behind them, I see the 3-car Hal Amy. And he's racing with the 41 of Nick Gardner there, and there's a wreck.
The yellow flag is out.
73 is going to get into the 23, it looked like, or vice versa. I don't know. We'll have to hit an instant replay to see. And we're going to burn it down with fire right now.
Burn it.
A little bit of a camera change here and take a look at what happens on lap 33. You see them close together. Well, Netcode started it. If you notice, when the 23 started to turn to the right, that there was still a gap between him and the car outside of him. That is the infamous Netcode.
Hey, Vern, let's not forget that in the points, it's a very close race, too.
I haven't even paid attention. How's the points race looking?
Well, Mr. Nick Gardner is in first place. Behind him is John Sanu. He's only down by 18 points. And behind him is Adam Tips. And Adam Tips is only 3 points.
Well, that's fine. But where that's really going to count is when we get to the chase in a few weeks.
I know. I'm just, you know.
But, I mean, to be in the top 10 right now is ideally where you want to position yourself. And if you got a win, then you've pretty much iced your spot into the chase.
Yes, and the thing about that is, out of the top 3 drivers, the only one who has a win this season so far and has inked his way in is Mr. Nick Gardner. So it's going to be interesting in the next couple weeks.
I don't think that's true. Troy Cook also has a win. Dustin Schwingle has a win. Dylan Altum has a win.
Yeah, the top 3, though, is Nick Gardner, John Sanu, and then Adam Tips.
Well, the win guarantees Dustin Schwingle and Dylan Altum a spot in the chase as well.
Yes. I'm saying out of the top 3 cars, though.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, out of the top 3, the only wins the 41.
Okay, am I on crack, or is there only one vote for driver of the day?
No, there's more up at the top. If you see it, there was a couple for the 77. First one's for the 83. Then you got one for the 81 and the 80.
Okay.
Then the 77. Oh, I can see our little friend Audie, or one of them's made it into our broadcast to start giving us the dislikes.
Awesome.
You'd think them boys would get a life, wouldn't you?
This is their life.
Well,
Is it?
thank you for the recognition.
That's sad. We appreciate you boys giving us the views. Now go race somewhere else and see if they'll keep you.
Ching. That just happened.
It did happen, and it's the truth, too.
Okay, am I right with 3-1, 83-1, and 70?
I don't know. With our viewers, though, I mean, honestly, is there dislikes running your broadcast? Because it's not running mine.
Hey, what did Crystal say a couple weeks ago? Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, and I'm going to start calling their names out when they do it, too, because I know who it is. So we'll call them out so the other leagues that watch it can see it and don't let them in.
Is that a vote for the 92?
So if you want to keep getting a black eye on iRacing boys, keep getting them dislikes and messing with my stream, and I'll show you what a black eye looks like. When nobody lets you race in the league because of how you are, or you get banished from certain points of iRacing, you'll know exactly why. That's the best way to do it. That's going to be Robbie crying like a baby. Cody Beery, he does some crying and dislikes. And the biggest crybaby of them all is a grown man, John Houston. Oh,
well, he's kind
there
of
you go, zing. We'll see how the other leagues like that.
He's kind of a mini grown man. You know,
Kind of makes me wish I was allowed to have a soundboard like they use on radio talk shows, so I could just hit like the crying baby button and stuff.
Well, Vern's the only one that can do that because he's running the broadcast. We got to get him one.
Yeah, we need to do that.
It would be so awesome. So awesome. Just a soundboard. Every time he says something, they have a button for it.
Well, they constantly come in and want to give dislikes like we're a terrible league. We have the drivers. We typically have the view count on the broadcast, and it's a free league.
We're an awesome.
What else could we do wrong? You know,
we're an awesome league.
Well, what you did right was get out the little crybabies.
Exactly. That's what I did right.
And they're in their mother's basement going, go hate this. Go hate this race.
Let's hate these guys because they do everything free.
Well,
the,
Vern,
the guy spends the money out of his own pocket to put all this up and then sits and broadcasts it all. And let's go dislike his broadcast.
Well, Vern, this is Junior's.
Because we were assholes and we got booted out.
Exactly. All right, we're going green. Pace cars in. 81. Travis Pryor going to lead him to green.
Green flag, green flag.
And there he goes. He waits late and gets that launch on him. Waited about a split second later there, and the green would have just come out. They could have launched anyway. See these guys trying to sort it out for second, third, fourth, and fifth back here. 0-9. Fighting back there with the 47 side by side behind them, the 54. Man, I'm having trouble seeing these numbers tonight, boys.
You got your glasses on?
I got my glasses on. Whoa! Little contact back here between the 54 and 09, it looked like. That's going to be the 42 back there that I'm having trouble seeing. 42's David Elliott. Wow, David's got a good run. He's going to try to go to the outside, and the 09's going to come up there. And we're still early in this thing, 38 laps of 140, so they got 102 laps to go, and they're fighting hard.
Melissa Altum just got Junior's Comment of the Night award.
You know what? I don't think they deserve that kind of airtime.
Here's the thing. I did it for a reason, because there's going to be other leagues that they're going to try to get into, and maybe those leagues will see exactly what type of people they are. You know what I mean?
Hey, I think we have the best one of the best leagues out there. You know, we have the best drivers, in my opinion. We have the greatest fans, without a doubt.
Yeah, I mean, sure, there's things that all of us could do better. That's the fact, but most leagues that you go to charge for these guys to come in here and do this, and the broadcasters get paid to do it too.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm not getting paid.
Exactly. That's because I don't want to translate costs down to the drivers. I want them to be able to come over here and have fun.
Exactly.
Well, not monetary nation, but we do get paid. We get paid to entertain other people. So with their laughter and likes, we get paid.
Exactly. We get paid
Okay,
with views
I'd like
on the
to
broadcast.
apologize now for my behavior.
Man, I'll tell you what, the racing up front is getting really good. 45, 81, 92, 47. That's your race for the lead. Brian Jones in the 45 is trying to get it. Travis Pryor has it. Oh, not clear, but he comes across the nose there. 45 is going to slide up the track. 81 is going to try to cross him over. He's getting a push by the 92. Man, you would think there was one to go with the way these guys are racing.
You're right, Melissa.
45's the leader. Yeah, that's how we'll do it, Melissa. Every dislike, we should get a like. So you guys start liking the broadcast. We got plenty watching. Oh, he's drifting down. Wow, that was close. I'll tell you what, these guys are putting on a heck of a show for you. '47, Dustin Schwingle. 54, Adam Tips. Adam Tips trying to get a run on the high side. Dustin's going to give him room. You see Dylan Altum's cleared those guys. He's up in third, looking to go to second now. 45 of Brian Jones still the leader. 81 of Travis Pryor hasn't given up yet. He's going to get another run on the inside here. Got to get up front and take a look at it because it's another battle for the lead. 45 has it. 81 wants it. Or 81 wants it back, rather. And now you got the 92 sneaking into the picture. Oh, contact between the 92 and the 81. And that's going to bring out a caution. And we're going to get fire. And check it out on the instant replay.
Fire.
All right, we don't know what played into that one. I'm not even going to try to speculate. We're going to kick it back to live here. Get back on the front of the field. You guys keep them entertained for just a minute. I'm going to go take care of something.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm back up here. I went and talked to the admin real quick. Yeah, they got a fast repair tonight. Let them get it fixed up. Come out and do some more racing here. been a lot of fun to watch so far. Jeff, one of the drivers, he didn't have such a good night, I'm thinking, so we got him up here in the booth with us.
Hello, Jeff.
I'm here. Shit happens, you know.
It happens all the time.
I punched a few walls before I come up here.
Ah, it's a racetrack. Shit's always going to happen on the racetrack, isn't it? You see what you did to me, Jeff?
What's that?
I'm clicking on my Discord and checking messages.
See, that's good because I wanted to come up here and hang out, but
Well, yeah, it is. It's real good. You're getting messages. People
I got to
care.
see who can say the F word more times, me or Nation.
Wow, we've cleaned that up.
Probably,
we got a
yeah.
sponsor now.
Oh, okay.
We keep them. Nation will still do it, though.
I can say the A
Probably.
word or the S word, or I mean, what would
We drop the A word, don't we, Nation?
and we
What's
can,
the
And
S word? Shower?
Yeah, shower.
Apparently, that's the S word.
Or shave. Shave, shower. What's the third one?
Because every time I say I got a shower, I get yelled at.
Come on, Nation. I'm trying to bait
Shit.
you there. There you go. I figured I could bait you into it.
Well, I remember when you said that you had a shower, and my daughter showers for that long, and she's a girl. So as a guy, I could only think there might be extra things going on in the shower. I mean,
He's gonna
you
see.
might better clean that up. Unless you're cleaning it up, that's the problem.
The problem is, while he's in the shower, he's trying to click the ticker, but the water won't let him click on the screen.
Oh,
No,
don't
the
click
ticker
it.
won't let me click it.
I wouldn't recommend that you take the clicker in the shower. The
What?
ticker
Your
the
wife's
shower.
in the shower with you?
I wouldn't take the ticker in
Sometimes.
the shower. You might get electrocuted.
Nah, it's got an outboard motor on it.
Yep, Nation is the same person in the 80s that took baths with an AM/FM radio
And a hairdryer.
and a hairdryer. And possibly even a curling iron.
I
None
think
of
it
them
was a
work.
toaster.
Hey, but we
That
won't
didn't
judge.
work either.
I think it was one of those old Kenmore toasters, if I'm not mistaken.
Melissa, you hit the nail on the head. Shower, shave, slave, and on and on.
You know, this is the only thing that calmed me
Perfect.
down right here.
And that was
There
a
you
cold
go.
beer.
My man.
I beat you to it.
All right.
No,
Well, you guys
I
are
promise
doing
you,
that.
you didn't beat me to.
We're getting ready for a restart here on lap 48. 45, Brian Jones, your leader. David Elliott in a 42 outside of him. 47, Dustin Schwingle in third. Pace car's off. And the leader fires right now. It's going to be Brian Jones in the 45 getting off to a great restart here on lap 48. Dustin Schwingle in the 47 looking for second. Good racing behind them with a 0-9, 111. Chris Lewis, Demarius Hickenbottom. That's going to be back here for the 4th and 5th position. We see Chris Lewis going to take it momentarily on the high side. Now John Sanu in 86 is going to stick his nose in there, and he's going to look for a spot here. The 111 pulled it off. 86 is trying. Looks like the 86 may clear him. Now Demarius fighting back on the bottom a little bit. Not quite going to be enough. Give that spot to John Sanu in 86.
Oh, shit. Johnson who's in there?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Nation just got scared.
John still wants them points.
That
means
scares
I'm in
Nation to
trouble.
death. Every
Oh,
time I
yeah,
say
that-
John Sanu's name, he's like, oh no, Mrs. Sanu's watching. She probably is, Nation, so you got to keep track of your potty mouth.
You know she is, and I'm in big trouble.
We're watching some racing between the 77. It's going to be Garrett Helmlinger, 83 of Josh Abney. 27 of Jared Cox. The front of this pack is 86 of John Sanu. He's going to have well, not no more. The 51 is down there. He's ready to go. Troy Cook wants the spot. John Sanu's got it. Troy Cook took it. So give the spot to Troy Cook. I'll tell you what, if Kentucky don't provide anything, gentlemen, it provides good racing.
Well, that's why we're here, right?
I think so.
I thought we were here for
I think
that.
we're here to broadcast a race.
Oh, that?
Wait,
Oh, I didn't.
we came here to broadcast and a race broke out.
You were serious about that?
Maybe part way.
Uh-oh.
That
Melissa's talking about whiskey, and no, that's not for me.
You're going back a little farther in the field. We see Travis Pryor. I see a whole bunch of. Actually, I see Jay and Travis, both their cars here. Got the 73 there, Curtis Stickle. You got the 9 car. I said who that was earlier. That's Zach Lambert. Then Hal Lamy back there in the 3 car. Hal back there fighting with, I believe that's a 41, so that'll be Nick Gardner. Oh, you're not kidding about that.
Yeah, I can't do vodka.
It'll definitely make me puke.
Just smelling it will make me puke. That's
Garrett
nasty.
Hemlinger's getting a push.
Oh, we'll have to get up there and take a look
He's
at
getting
that.
shoved.
Oh, pushing's all right. Shoving on him, though, that can cause some issues.
The 09 shoved him up there in front of the 77.
I see the
I
77
mean, in front of the
up
09.
here, right behind the 27. So that's going to be Garrett Helmlinger, Jared Cox, Demarius Hickenbottom's driver of the 09. Mel loves her whiskey.
Vodka.
Tito's!
Here we go with the Tito's. I knew that was coming. Start talking about liquor.
Junior's a vodka guy, sorry.
There you go, the 81 past the 73. The 9 is now going underneath the 7. And the 81 is trying to take it from the
Watching
09.
09, 81, 9, 73, 80. Travis Pryor trying to get it for the position from Demarius Hickenbottom there. They're going to be side by side going into the corner. Right behind them, the 9 and 73 are side by side. I think the 80's just sitting back there waiting for an opening.
He's waiting for a bump.
He's been sizing them up, looking down the middle. He don't know which way he wants to go yet, but he's going to go some way. Some way anyway. He may move up a lane here and try him, and that's what he's going to do. 9 kind of fell back off the 73. 80's going to get up next to the 9 and try to clear him. He had him cleared momentarily until he had to check up for that corner. Up front there, though, a little bit. The 77 looked like he might have had a close moment with the wall. Either that or he did it to save up for a monster run.
Ooh, my daughter just voted.
So everybody's at 1 but Hal, right?
Now you got the 3 going to the outside of the 9.
Yep, watching that right now. There's going to be Hal Lamy going outside of Zach Lambert. You see the 15 of Corey Reese and Adam Tips and the 54 right behind these guys.
The 3 of Hal Amy's got a lot of depth on that right.
He said it would corner better if he lifted the right rear up, Jeff.
Oh, that makes sense.
Help the car turn down in the corner a little bit better. I'll tell you what, that 9 gets into the back of him with that run he had, and that'll help his car turn. Little too good. Man, there's some good racing going on back here. You think them guys are racing for the lead. Go back up where they're racing still good. 09, 77, 80, 73, 41 now. Nick Gardner snuck his way in here.
Back here in the middle, you got the 15 going to the inside of the 9. He's getting right up behind.
Good racing. Like these guys have got it sorted out just a little bit from the prior restarts. They sorted out for a little while and let that, the field kind of spread out. They'll probably get them a long green flag run here.
Yeah, well, that brings Corey Reese right up behind on the outside of Amy, and he's following the 9 right on the right.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now, the 9 and the 54. Hal don't want no part of that. He's going to stay side by side with that 54 Adam Tips. Oh. And these guys concern me. One of them looks like they're going to drift up.
Concern.
That's a good battle back here, though, between the 3 and the 54. 54 looks like he's going to clear it and take it. He does. 3 car's going to drop back. Not sure what's going on with the 3 there, if he got out of shape or what. Jeff, did you see anything?
No, I actually didn't. I was watching the 54.
Yeah, 3 car just kind of dropped back about 2 or 3 positions here. Fell in behind the 94 in front of the 17, so
I say we yank him up here and see what he has to say.
I say we don't.
Junior says that would not be a good idea.
Meanwhile,
for
up front,
history of all things.
By less than a second, you're going to see that 45 of Brian Jones. He's going to be followed by Dustin who? Hal Jr.
Swingle!
Junior's favorite name to say on a broadcast.
Swing.
It's a lot more fun to say than Augustinowitz.
So Dustin in the 47 there in second. Go back one more. You see Christopher Lewis in the 111. Right behind him is going to be the 42 of David Elliott. Elliott working the middle of the track right now. You see these other guys running kind of down near the bottom. We're going to see.
I actually went back and watched how actually got down and caught the apron, and he started getting loose. So he had.
That's kind of what I figured, that he got loose down there and got a little out of shape. We're about ready to see us a race for third here. That 42 of David Elliott has got a monster run on the 111. He's going to check up and give the 111 a break here. These guys are working 66 of 140. Well, looks like the 42 is going to fall back off of him a little bit here. We'll go back a little farther. See the 51 of Troy Cook. Troy rounding out the top 5 right now. He is a 5th place car. Car looks clean. Go back to 6. You got the 83, Josh Abney. He's having him a pretty good run tonight. Behind him, we're going to find the 81 of Travis Pryor. Travis got caught up in one earlier. Looks like he's got the car fixed up again, headed in the right direction. Actually, I'm scoring Travis in 7th, so that's going to put Jared Cox in 8th. And then Jay Pryor back there in the 80 battling next to John Sanu right now. That is inside the top 10. Showing John Sanu in 9th. We've seen a car hit pit road. It might be close to time now. Start seeing regular green flag pit stops start to come into play. Sanu getting a really good run on that high side. We got a good 3-car battle here to get inside the top 10. Scoring Sanu in 8th. Now give it to Jay Pryor in the 80. That outside line, though, just gives Sanu a run off the corner. If he can stay up next to the 80, he can clear him. But now the 80 is going to clear John Sanu.
And all that did was bring the 77
right
in,
with him. Yep.
right into the picture.
That's exactly what I've seen behind there. See Garrett Helmlinger in the 77. You see this run, though. Watch the run the 86 gets right here, Jeff. As these tires get older, I think there's something to that middle line.
Right. Well, you watch Helmlinger. He's also letting off way early, and then he's having a run off on the corner that's just ridiculous. So he's
Yeah.
able to just pass him like it.
It looks like Sanu's doing better up in the middle down in 1 and 2. And you see Helmlinger's going to move up there with him now. Maybe he's seen that too. It just gives the 86 such a great run off the corner. But the bottom down in 3 and 4 seems to be working much better. So,
Right, and when I'm in the car, I feel like 1 and 2 is my best spot, and 3 and 4 I seem to have somewhat an issue with because of the banking is different than 1 and 2, so I have a problem with it, and I can't. I can kill people at a 1 and 2, but at a 3 and 4.
yeah, and that's a good explanation there too, Jeff. A lot of people don't understand, what the differences is between one end and the other. This battle's going to clear out a little bit. Oh, 92 is out. You hate to see that. Be a good time, though, Melissa, for him to learn adminning. He can help his buddy Brett out down there, his teammate. And those two guys can admin tonight.
Now you got the 51 at the bottom of the 47.
Watching it.
And it looks like he might. He might. Nope.
Nope. He's going to fall back. 47's going to retain the position.
See, one of the things with this race, too, is that once it gets going, the middle lane is where you want to be because nobody can pass you on the bottom. They can't pass you on the top because they can't get that high. So you want the middle lane.
Yeah, and that's what I was looking at. It looks like down in 3 and 4, you want to lift off a little early, get down to the bottom to get a better run off. But down in 1 and 2, the middle seems to be the better way to go.
Right. Now, if you watch the 51 and 47.
He's proven me wrong down in 3 and 4 because he just got a run off of it in 4.
Right. Now, you watch the 51 and 47. You'll watch the 51 come a little lower here. And then in the next turn, he's going to stay in the middle lane. And it's going to give him a big run.
Yeah, you see him going to have to work the bottom here, though, and he's going to back out a little bit. I don't think you really want to catch him where he caught him right there. I think you'd rather get the run to get beside him down the straightaway.
No, sometimes that big run don't help you at all once you come into the next. Especially if you want to be low and you're actually higher and you try to dive down, you gotta break.
You want to run on corner exit. Not so much entry. You get it on corner exit and you can get down beside him.
All right, so let's see if it works here.
Yeah, he's up a little bit. He's going to pull down to the bottom, though. A little bit lower, but he's still going to get a good run off the corner. He uses a little bit more the racetrack, but as you see, didn't really pull on the 47.
That sounds like we got some green flag pit stops going down.
Yeah, green flag pit stops are happening. Lap 77 to 140, so over halfway through it. We see the 3-car Hal Lamy. He's got that damage fixed, Jeff.
Yeah, that's good because it looks like he's got a good car, and I think that was holding him up a little bit, but only he's the one that can really.
Now you got a 3-car battle. 111 Christopher Lewis, 47 Dustin Schwingle, 51 Troy Cook, and fresh tires of Hal Lamy screaming up through there.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, that 3-car's got 4 feel goods on there, Jeff. He wants to get back through these guys. And with this difference in tires, you see the 111 and 47, and it looks like the 81 all diving off the pit road there.
Yes.
Hal Lamy in the 3.
To say pit road safely.
Hal Lamy in the 3's already pitted, and he's trying to make up some ground here on the racetrack. He's finally going to get around the 51. Looks like the 54 of Adam Tips might be on fresh tires as well. Yeah, I'd say so. 54 is able to move around the 51 as well. Longer the 51 stays out with these guys pitting, because you see that I'm scoring the 51 as the leader now. That's going to hurt him with them guys out on fresher tires for a while.
Yes, it is. I don't know if I'm having
Melissa,
an issue
where's
with...
mine at?
All right, Troy's going to pit now.
Well, we'll see if he pulls it down there to pit road.
I don't know if I'm having an issue with watching the cameras because I was in the race.
Hit
It's
the,
like every
hit
time
the
they go
fast forward
past a
button.
certain... Oh, no, I'm live.
Oh, okay.
Every time I go past a certain point, it cuts the camera off until they get a quarter of a lap or so in, and then it comes back. It could be a product of me racing, though. I'm not sure.
51's in his pit stall now, so we'll have to see where he comes out. He was fighting for the top 3 before he pitted. I'm coming out looking at the race afterwards. You got the 83 of Josh Abney, 81 of Travis Pryor, 111 of Chris Lewis, and the 47 of Dustin Schwingle.
What I'm showing right now is that since Troy pitted, Brian Jones in the 45 is going to be...
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, too, on the scoring screen, and I can see the 45 just out ahead of them. And you see Troy Cook in the 51 coming off pit road as these guys go by. So it did cost them some ground to them. We'll just have to see how much. Oh, we got to get closer to her stove, darn it. What do you think?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
We just got to be closer to the stove. We definitely appreciate the offer there, Melissa. Good racing here, except now we're looking at it with these guys on fresh tires. Travis Pryor moving up to the 2nd position here. He's about a second off our leader, Brian Jones. Christopher Lewis, Dustin Schwingle, a little bit off that. I'll tell you what, they stayed relatively close together after those green flag pit stops.
Yes, they did. They're almost 2 by 2 all the way back. I mean, just one right after the other, and pairs of 2s all the way around.
I'm looking at that now as I'm watching the 77 working on the 83 here. Garrett Helmlinger working a little bit higher line than the 83. Oh, look at the run that 77 gets through the center of the corner. And he's going to carry the run off and take the position. That's going to be for the 6th spot there. Garrett Helmlinger's going to take that from Josh Abney.
I'm watching the 47 get right up on the back of the 111. He's going to go to the outside. The 111 goes to the bottom but comes back up, and the 47 crosses him, and he's going to take that spot.
Yeah,
Melissa Rod.
There's good racing going on all around here. You see the 51. Oh, he might have to check up. He got too good of a run through the corner. He had to lift. That's going to let the 86 of John Sanu in. John Sanu's going to look for room. He's going to take him 3 wide. Oh, Sanu's going to slide up on the 51's nose. 51's going to look underneath the Sanu here. Drive it to the bottom of the track. They're side by side. And the 51's going to clear him going into 3 here. John Sanu still working that middle line, just gets a monster run off the corner. And he's almost going to get to the outside of the 51 here down the front straightaway.
Abney says the wheel just come loose.
Well, that's never good. We don't like it when the wheel comes loose. That leads to bad things.
I wonder if he was still driving, holding it in his lap. I mean, that's...
Hey, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. You just got to wheel it.
I mean, it might be better than Nation putting the steering wheel in his lap and holding that tablet in front of him while he raced.
Yeah.
Dude, there was a wheel in my pickup truck.
You can't go picking on the lap steering wheels. My first ever steering wheel back in 1998 sat in your lap. It sat underneath
My
your
first
legs.
steering wheel was a controller.
Well, my first one was a keyboard. And then
Damn, they suck.
I upgraded to the joystick, the Microsoft, I think it might have been a Sidewinder joystick, actually, one of the first ones that come out. And then I got the Interact V3, which they called a lap wheel. And I used that thing until it literally fell apart. I had to throw it in a garbage can when I got done. That was a good
As a
old
matter
days.
of fact, my first steering wheel was a joystick on the Atari.
There you go.
There you go.
Now you're talking my language.
Don't look now, but the 81 is closing in on the leader. A couple of laps ago, he was about a second back. He's cut that in half.
All right, I'm back here watching this 111 and the 47 there. The 111 keeps getting a run on him, and then in the next turn, the 47 keeps leaving him. So it's just what we were talking about a little while ago. One gets a better run in one turn, and then you stay higher in another turn, and the other one gets.
What's worse is when you get up side by side multiple times with the same person, and it's because they're better at one end and you're better at the other.
That's right.
I've done that
I
for an
did that.
entire run. I did that with somebody, Jeff, last season for an entire run, and I'll be darned if we didn't make green flag pit stops, go back out there and swap ends. I was better at the end that he was better on, and then he got better at the end I was better on.
I'm excellent in 1 and 2, and I can pass a lot of people. And in 3 and 4, I cannot figure it out. In 5, 6, 7, 2000. Oh, here's trying to see who it was. I was watching it live. It was the 111 and the 111.
I see the 111 right here. Did he have a moment back there? Well, we got to get on that
I'm trying
league.
to find it.
That race for the lead. The 81 is there. And there it is. There's a race for the lead right now. Travis Pryor and Brian Jones. Travis has ran him down as this run has went on. 82 is there, and he wants to lead.
All right, I have found it.
I'm going to look at what lines these two are running. I can see down in 3 and 4, Travis is going to the bottom. Getting a really good run in the center of the corner and gets a look at him off, but not quite enough run there.
The 47 hits the 9 and sends him down through the infield.
Ah.
No caution because he didn't come back out onto the track.
I'll tell you what, this 81 is working center off on these corners with excellence right now. You can see him getting a look underneath the 45. 45's going to stick with him on the high side. They're about the center part of the corner. We're going to have to see if the 81 can get the run. I think he might get it and clear him. He does it. Score the 81, the new leader. Travis Pryor. It ain't over yet. 45's going to get a run in the middle. Oh, don't go up. 45's got a nose there.
Now I wonder if that middle lane right here is going to excel the 45.
Nope. It killed
Coming
him down
off
in
of
3 and 4. The bottom line in 3 and 4 is the stronger one. Down in 1 and 2, it helped him, but it killed him in 3 and 4. Looks like Travis is going to clear him out right here. Just when I say that, though, the 45 will be up next to him again.
He's feeling him out. He's seeing where he's good and where he's not, and then he's going to try to.
Yeah. The other car I'm keeping an eye on the long run here is that 51 of Troy Cook. He's closing up on the 47 right now. And he looks like he's running a similar line to the 81, where he's backing the corner up a little bit to get a little better run off. Back up to the front. The 45's not letting the 81 go. We would have to ask how much tires did the 81 use up getting up to the 45.
You got Troy Cook now running all over the bumper to 47. He's going to move to the outside. 47's pushing him up to the wall. And Troy's going to.
You have some issues, man.
I do. I got the whole fucking subscription.
You think so?
I think so.
All right, here's the race. 51, Troy Cook. 47, Dustin Schwingle. Schwingle has it. Cook has got there, and he wants it. Who's it going to be? Working lap 98 of 140 here at Kentucky. Twisted Tuesday K&N Series started off twisted, but man, these guys have went clean and green for a while now.
Oh, they're running the same line. All right, here goes Troy. He's going to take a little bit lower.
Troy's working on him a little bit lower line, like you said.
I think Troy's trying to just ride behind him and have him make a mistake.
Well, there's an art to it, too. I mean, you catch the guy, and you don't want to – one thing you don't want to do is start racing side by side because you're both going to burn your stuff up.
Yep.
So it's catching them, but you want to be able to clear them pretty quickly so you're not using up a lot of tire. That way you can move on to the next car. I'm going to venture to say these guys are – I know they're going to have to pit one more time if it stays green. And I did a fuel run here in testing the other night with Hal and them. I'm wanting to say it was like, I don't know, 34 or 5 laps. That sound about right? '51 got it. You see Travis Pryor trying to stretch it out a little up front here. He's got about a half a second on Brian Jones now. But I can see what Travis is coming up to here is lap traffic. I see the 3-car Hal Lamy. Behind him is going to be the 17 car. Eventually I'm going to figure out who's in that car. That's going to be Ryan Gallagher in the 17 tonight. You see the leader coming up on him. He gets a good run on the 17. Not going to have a problem. Clears him. He's going to come up behind the 3 of Hal Lamy. Hal's running about the middle of the track. Oh, there's a little contact between Hal and the leader. Really wasn't expecting to see that.
I sent Nation down to the 51 pit crew to get a checkup on him. We'll see.
Well, if you sent Nation down there, we might not see him till the end of the broadcast.
I know, especially if they got girls
If
down
they
there
got
in
any beer, you won't see him
bikinis.
again.
They got girls and beer and.
I'm going.
No, if there's girls and beer down there, I'm going to ask why you ain't down.
Oh, Adam, we all have those nights, man.
Sean might be going.
Seen the 45 get around the 3 here. Looks like the 3 might be the first car lap down. That'll be very significant if there's a caution flag. 111, Christopher Lewis in 3rd. He's been in 3rd for a while. Oh, Hal Amy headed to pit road, it looks like. You go a lap down, that's the best thing to do, isn't it? Go ahead and short pit him, try to make up a little track position on the leader. Nation's obviously down there drinking with the crew of the 51. They're celebrating early.
I'm here.
You see green flag pit stop starting to take place now. I'll tell you, that 94's had a nice recovery tonight. That's going to be Landon Deerhold. Landon, I looked at him earlier, and it seemed like he had been running in the back of the pack, and that might have been a strategy for him because I'm scoring Landon up in the 7th position now.
I'm sorry, Missy. What is the mom question?
09, Demarius Hickenbottom working underneath the 94. See Jared Cox in the 27 coming off pit road there. That is for position between the 94 and the 09. That's going to be for the 7th position. Landon has it. Demarius wants it. Jared Cox is on fresh tires in 27. He should drive right away from these two. This is kind of a long pit road to wind around. Going back on the race up front. Not really a race right now. See, Travis has the lead. Brian Jones behind him there in second in the 45. Christopher Lewis about 2.6 seconds off in third now. Leaders haven't pitted yet. Some of these guys behind them have started short pitting. I'm almost going to say they're in their window to go the rest of the way on that tank of fuel. Nation, apparently you're not answering the mom question. Oh, she wants to know what track and cars the moms are going to be racing at. And that would be me that hasn't figured it out yet. I'm thinking it may involve
not
the
my
truck.
fault.
I'm
Vern's
thinking
fault.
it's going to be the truck, in fact, and not the car. And I'm actually thinking that we should take the ladies to Las Vegas. What do you guys think about that?
I'd love to take my lady to Las Vegas.
So Las Vegas and the trucks.
The track, Nation. The track.
Oh, that's different.
Oh, shit. I'm glad my wife didn't hear that. She'd have been excited.
Leaders coming down pit road. What Melissa is asking about is the Powder Puff race. WFO first ever Powder Puff race.
I like it, Vern.
We got a date coming up pretty soon. We got some moms interested in jumping in and driving. So what did we figure? I'm gonna have to clear this up with Nation, because apparently it's wives and
You're going to have to clear it up with Mrs. Nation,
no,
not me.
Wives, girlfriends of wives. The wife's girlfriend, is that what you said, Nation?
I kind of, sort of, might have said
How did
that.
it go?
Yeah.
How'd you say it?
51's
Not really sure.
pitting now. The lead has.
If your girlfriend has or if your wife has a girlfriend, then I'm jealous.
No, she doesn't. But
Well, you don't want to talk
otherwise, she
about
might
it.
have one.
Oh, you see
'Cause
the 81 and 45
I allow
and
it.
3. You got a cluster of 3 of them right here. 45 looked like he just come off pit road. He's going to be ahead of the 81. 81's going to come out behind him.
I was watching them come out of pit road, and the 81 was just all over the 45 till they got to.
Yeah, that is the race for the lead, though, as they come off. Troy Cook scoring the leader right now. Look at the run the 81 gets off the corner. That's going to put him right up underneath the 45 here going down into turn 3.
Oh, but there's that middle lane.
They got him right there on corner entry, and he's going to hold it off there, and Brian Jones going to keep the lead.
I think the middle lane is the best in 1 and 2. 3 and 4, I think you have to go low and come out high to mid.
Yeah, we decided we'd carry it on a little farther than that, Melissa. Grandmothers, aunts, sisters, anything like that would work. We got a good fight for the lead. The 81's going to slide around, kind of put the slide job on the 45 there. So can we get a slide job, Nation?
Is that legal?
It's legal. He didn't touch him.
Oh, you're talking about racing. Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Nation. He said slide job, not a side job.
not a side job, Nation. Jeez.
Just needed to clear that up.
Oh, this guy.
I didn't know if y'all tried to talk to me a minute ago. I had to go pee so bad. Nation can appreciate that one.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I'll just get up and leave. Say fuck it.
You know, Mr. News probably still watching Nation.
No,
You
it's
owe
like
her a couple paychecks now.
oh shit. It's only like 9:21 where she's at.
Yeah, exactly.
Jenny.
Fault burn.
51's under. Actually, 111's under fire from the 51 right here. Christopher Lewis in the 111, Troy Cook in the 51.
Oh, this ain't gonna be good. Oh, he let off.
He
just
let
enough.
off.
I mean, if he's running his line, he's running his line. The 51 has to adjust.
He has to adjust to it. That's exactly right, or find a different way around. You can see the run center off the 51 gets. He's going to look high. The 111's going to drift up. 51's going to look low. It broke his momentum coming off the corner. I mean,
The 111, in my opinion, is blocking the 51. That's exactly what he's doing. I'm going to watch this one for a little bit.
yeah, this is pretty interesting right here. You seen the 51 had a great run, and all of a sudden he had to check up really hard. And that's usually because somebody in front of you might have took your line away. You see the 51 looking high here. Not going to get anywhere. Working 117 to 140. Oh, 51 sends it in there. There's contact.
All right, no caution, no caution.
111
51
saves
made
it, and they go on. I think somebody might have lost some patience there, Jeff.
I told you that 111 was blocking the 51. Every time he went up, and when he went down,
Well,
and finally he just took it when he had the run and didn't, which it is his right.
I address it in the rules, and I address it clearly. If you're blocking and you get moved, that's on you.
That's right. And I watched that happen about 5 times right there, and he had the right to take it and go, and he did. He had.
Yeah, well, I mean, the laps are ticking away, so if you got a guy that's holding you up a little bit, I mean, you can't. It'll cost you the whole race if you sit back there.
Yeah, well, here goes a run. The 81 took the 45 on the outside, and it looks like he's going to get it. We'll see.
Oh,
yep, he's
yeah,
going to come down. There's that middle lane. The middle lane's going to work.
I don't know. 45 still gets a pretty good run off the corner. They're
No,
side by side at the
run.
finish line.
Yep. Now, turn 1 is going to be the – yep, there it is.
45 going to do a little bit of a slide job there.
Uh-oh.
81 looking low. They're just swapping spots now. 45's high side, 81's on the bottom. Look at the run the 45's going to use in the center of the corner, though. I don't know if it's going to work. 81's got a pretty good run off the bottom.
It's almost going to be like the 51 and the 111 had.
19 laps to go right now.
We'll find out right now going into turn 1.
Slide job, yes. You could see it coming. 45's trying to get the run to cross him over. I think he might get there.
But that middle lane worked in 1 and 2.
You see Travis going all the way to the top right here. All the way to the top. You see the 45 sliding up. 81's going to try to use that momentum from the top down the straightaway. I think it hurt him that time. Yeah, we got about 18 laps to go, and these two they know how important it is to be up front.
But see, that time they swapped roles. You saw the 45 take the middle and the 81 go to the bottom, and he didn't gain no ground on him. But now coming off, he gained all the ground.
Yeah,
Kentucky's
get
nuts.
to his outside here. I think the 81's going to look to the bottom here. I'm not real sure. You see how good of a run he's got off the corner. The problem is he just can't get the car turned down and yet keep the momentum.
Yeah. Hey, Nation.
Yo, what up?
Hey, look, now I sent you on a mission down to the 51 pits. I'm just curious. Did you go down there and talk to them girls and see if we was going to date tonight or not, or did you just leave it alone? Or?
No, I never even tried.
He knows better. I'm pretty sure Mrs. Nation's watching. There's the run right there. He's going to keep the momentum this time. That's going to get him right beside the 45 on corner entry. 45 is working the middle. 81 working the bottom. Looks like that middle line might have a run.
It does. It does.
And the 45 is going to clear him.
I went down, Jeff, but they told me I needed to have a VIP pass.
A VIP. You come out of the broadcast booth, you got a press pass, brother.
Yeah, broadcasters are supposed to have exclusive.
They still wouldn't let me in.
We have press passes.
Kick the goddamn door down.
There isn't no VIP party we can't get in, my friend.
Hey, when it comes to the girls, can you explain a press pass to me? Because I just want to be clear.
It's exactly as it said. Exactly as worded. Press.
They still wouldn't let me in.
Honey, I have
that 81 gets a monster
pass.
run in the center of the corner. He is going to keep it. Get right back up next to the 45. He's so good. The 81's so good on the bottom in 1 and 2.
Man, these two are so good. They've got a 2.7 second lead over third.
Oh, he's not going to clear him. Nope, no slide job yet.
He says slide job, Nation, not side job.
He's got him cleared now. You see the 81 working the bottom. Now the 45 is going to look to get a run to go back to his inside.
Oh, goddamn.
Man, it don't get no better than this. Lap 127 of 140, and these two have been going at it for, what, 10, 15 laps now?
I'm going to let them run. I'm going to peek back here at these two and see what they're doing right behind them. Looks like the 111's still got a sizable lead.
This may
over
have
the 40.
Settled out for a bit up here. I'll tell you, I'm keeping an eye back here on the 51 and the 73. That's going to be Troy Cook and Curtis Stickle.
All right, gentlemen, I'll be right back.
That's what she said.
All right, I'm going back here to Garrett, John, and Jay.
Stickle is a lap car, so he may be on fresher tires than the 51 here. I'm scoring Stickle in 15th place.
All right, right now we're damn near with the 80 and 86. 3 wide. Well, Garrett kind of lit off, so I thought it was going to be 3 wide, but
I'm back to it now. I see Jared Cox in the 27, the 80 car of Jay Pryor, 86 of John Sanu. I'm not sure where Jared was going to go with that line he had going in the corner there. Jared's going to lose that spot.
All right, we're going to have to calm Pat down.
It's all right, Pat. He cleared the 45. They're still close racing, but he's got them cleared for now. I'm going to move back here so it gives Pat a little bit of a break.
Where's our buddy at that's supposed to be here by now with the really calming voice?
Who's that? Bradley Cooper?
No.
Rourke?
The one with the painter's voice.
Who?
The one that's in Iraq or Afghanistan.
Tim
or
Hamlet.
Some, Hamlet.
The Bob
That's
Ross of WFO.
Yeah, Bob Ross.
Yes.
We need him in here so
He
he
should
can
be
calm.
coming back soon. We're in the middle of April now, so it should be really soon.
I miss that guy.
He's a good dude.
He is. He's a very good dude.
Yeah, 77 car's still in the top 10. He's having a pretty fair night. That's Garrett Helmlinger. Behind him, you're going to see the 41, Nick Gardner, keeping it in the top 10. He is your points leader. I'll tell you, Nick might be looking to pick up another spot here before this one's over. Nick Gardner.
And you
running
also
10.
got the 80, 86, and the 27 all on each other right now. The 86 and the 27 is left the 86 out there by themselves.
Yeah, that's just ahead of this group. You see Jay Pryor and 80 back there. 86 at the front of the pack's John Sanu. Jared Cox in the 27 in the middle. I seen the 27 run a weird line earlier and fall back behind these two, and now I see him get it straightened back out going the right way. I wonder if his wheel fell off.
He probably tried to change his line and try to go
Jay
for
Pryor's
a couple of
headed to pit
turns.
road. 80 cars on pit road. Lap 134, 6 laps to go. You think these guys are on the edge on fuel?
Melissa, you're exactly right.
All right, Travis Pryor leading, but after watching that 80 car go down pit road, I'm a little concerned for some of these guys.
They're all coming down pit road. The 86, 27, they're
Exactly. So we're going to keep an eye on the front cars up here and see what happens. I seen
The yellow
Christopher
flag is
Lewis.
out.
We got a caution.
Cost came out.
See if you can find me a car number on that one.
It's the 80. It's the 80.
We had just seen him go to pit road. Maybe
He must have spun it coming off of pit road.
probably trying to get off pit road fast. Fire! Nation, instant replay. Fire.
Fire.
That's exactly what happened. Spun it coming off pit road. I was just saying how long that pit road entrance to the track was. And it's narrow at that. And when you're trying to get everything you got on a green flag stop there, getting off pit road, that stuff happens.
You and me both, Missy. Well, you're probably younger than I am, though.
Probably younger than I as well.
No doubt. They're like probably 25. I'm so old.
What it looks like is we're going to have a green-white checker on
That's what I'm
one
thinking
lap.
too. One lap, maybe a 2-lap shootout here. Probably
I
one
I think
lap.
it'll be one because they're going to make them run 3 laps.
I'm betting you're right. I'm betting it's going to be 1 lap, and why they're pacing under caution here to get ready for that. I'll be back in about, I don't know, 30 seconds.
3 hours later. He never comes back. So what do you think, Jeff? Jeff. Okay, I guess it's just me. Hey, how y'all doing? We can say anything we want because it's just me here. God damn, I'm gonna have to put my real age in here. This is gonna suck. Oh, there's Jeff.
The guys I race with in Southeast Motorsports, every time we'd be in the middle of a race, I'd pop a beer. And they'd be like, "Oh, hey, Jeff."
Jeff's back. Junior. Well, he's hiding in the corner.
Well, it looks like, Nation, we're going to have a 1-lap shootout, brother.
That's kind of cool, but I'd rather it be, 2 or 3 lap.
I always like finishing under just a green flag conditions, but that means this right here can get pretty messy.
All right.
Yeah, checkers or wreckers on these green-white checker finishes. It ought to be interesting, though.
It better be. I just went and got another beer and took a leak.
So he's prepared for another.
Yeah,
I'm back.
I did
17
one of the two.
laps.
I think all of us got up to do take the number
I
one
didn't.
break.
For
All
one.
right, we're at 2 to go, and they just went 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 all the way back there, Nation.
You sure it's all the way back?
We're getting us a one-lap shootout here. You know the good news? We're going to finish it under green.
About
Regardless.
damn time.
Regardless, that's right. We're going to finish it under green, but who's going to win it? Any of these guys in the top 10 probably have a good shot at it, depending on what happens on this restart.
I haven't looked at the schedule. We're running here tomorrow night?
Yes.
My favorite track in the trucks.
All right, so we're getting ready for the restart. 2 by 2, 81. Travis Pryor, your leader. 51, Troy Cook outside of him. 111, Chris Smith on the inside there. Dustin Schwingle in the 47 got himself up there. 77, Garrett Helmlinger's up there. It ought to be a good one here. Leader does have control of the restart, which is a big advantage. Pace car's off. Leader hasn't fired. Leader fires right now. He's going to get a good restart.
Green flag, green flag.
As they cross the line, 1 lap to go here in Kentucky for the Can-Am cars. Travis Pryor in the 81, your leader. Troy Cook in the 51 second. Dustin Schwingle fighting for third on the outside. That's where it looks like the race is at now. You go back third, fourth, all the way through the rest of the top 10, and these guys are 3 wide. 41, Nick Gardner working the bottom. You got contact.
45's involved.
That's going to
77.
collect a couple
94.
cars.
Oh!
Oh,
The
they're still
94 minute
wrecking.
bike up. Oh, my God. They are
Got a
smashed
vote
up.
for the 41.
Meanwhile, the 81 of Travis Pryor is going to bring it home. Your race winner tonight. Troy Cook's going to settle in for second. Give third to Dustin Schwingle. Yeah, Pat, I know you were on the edge of the seat that time. But he did it. Travis brought it home. Well, is it what you guys expected from a green-white checker?
Exactly.
what I expected.
Yeah, there's probably some tempers that are going to flare up just a little bit there. We'll have to see how
Yeah,
the top
right.
10 shakes out, but that's what it brings when you got a one-lap shootout like that.
I'll tell you how a few of them might shake out. If they can see each other, I'll tell you how to shake.
Yeah, I know how it would shake out too. All right, we're going to get our race winner up here, and you guys get the driver of the day figured out.
I'll take the driver of the day.
Who
Yeah, I
is it?
haven't even looked.
Who won the
It's
driver of
Hal.
the day? Hal?
So,
All right.
Nation won the driver of the day.
Let me get our,
Look,
let me get
Hal
our race
can't
winner.
win it every time because he got his whole family on here voting.
Who wants this interview? Jeff, you want it? Race
No,
winner?
you go ahead. I'll take
take it.
second.
Travis Pryor, this is Vern Bradley, Nation 01, Jeff Martin, and Hal Jr. up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do. How are y'all doing?
Great
good. How are
job
you?
out there, man. Great job. I know you had a good race tonight with that 45 car, you and Brian Jones putting on a show for a while. How did that final restart there, how nervous were you?
I was definitely nervous. I was hoping I didn't know who pitted and who didn't right there, so I was hoping at least 4 or 5 cars behind me stayed out with me. So I was hoping, if I get a good jump, anyone that has fresh tires would have to battle with them to get around them. So I was pretty nervous, but once I came out of 2 and saw I still had a pretty decent gap, I kind of got a little felt a little better about it, and I also had my uncle spotting for me right there in that last restart.
Yeah, that's awesome. We hated to see what happened to Jay there coming off of pit road, but that's just how dirty it is on that pit road exit there. It can happen to anybody. man, how big of an advantage was it to have leader control that restart? Tell us about that.
I honestly, I think that made all the difference right there. I think whoever was the leader on that last restart was going to win that race. Um, Fresh tires or not, just because you get, you being a leader, you get that advantage, and that's what I love about the leader controlling these restarts like that. Just making sure my tires wouldn't spin. I was practicing on the back stretch before you went green, and I felt comfortable with the RPMs I had and everything. So I knew if I had got a good launch, I had a better chance at winning. I knew if I had a bad launch, I was probably going to lose that race.
Absolutely. Awesome watching you race tonight. I watched you come from the back to the front, and at the end there, obviously get it done. So congratulations to you and the whole crew there, Travis.
Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, still want to thank Patsy. She's always in these races watching me. Definitely watching me every time I race. That's awesome to have her support. I want to thank you for letting me run in this, and thank you for letting my Uncle Jay come into this. And it's good to race with you again. I know you do an awesome job running these leagues, and you know how to run things smoothly. And y'all do a great job here. The broadcast is good. Drivers out here, they're really good, nice and clean, fun racing. And anyone that helped to make all this happen, definitely want to thank all of them.
Travis, thank you. That means a lot to us. I personally, and I know Nation and Junior the same way, Jeff the same way. We just do it for the drivers. We do it to see this kind of racing, whether we're involved in it or not. This is what we want to see.
Right.
And I have to give all the credit to Brian. That was awesome. That was probably the most fun I've had racing on here. He was clean. He was respectful. We both drove the track differently, so it was cool to see who could really get the runs and everything. I want to thank him for racing me clean, and that was awesome right there.
Good job, Travis.
Yeah, good job, Travis. That was awesome. We got a couple more interviews to get up here. We look for more good things out of you over here at WFO.
Awesome. I hope to make a exciting show for everyone.
All right, thank you, Travis.
Thank you.
That was your race winner, Mr. Travis Pryor. Who we got in second? Troy Cook. Nation, you want this one or you want Jeff? You want it? Who wants it? I'll take it if you guys don't. Who wants it?
I'm going to take Hal.
All right. Troy Cook, this is Vern, Nation, Jeff, and Junior up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
I got you guys. How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. Looks like you had a pretty good night there. I'm sure that last restart could have went a little better, but it looked like you had a solid night in that 51 car.
I did. I was definitely one of the fastest at times. I messed up in the pits a couple times, but yeah, it was a good time.
Awesome. Tell us, how was that? I seen a driver have problems on pit exit. Tell us about that pit exit. I know you got to go around that concrete wall there. How difficult was that?
Yeah, it's real narrow through there. After you leave the pits, you got to stay below the yellow line, and if you get too close to that wall, seems like there's some marbles down there or something, and you get loose. So you got to have a lot of throttle control around that corner.
Gotcha. Yeah, it was looking kind of dirty down there, and I didn't know if that was affecting that or not, but I appreciate you filling us in there. Solid performance. We watched you come from the back, and it looked like on the long run that you probably may even have been the car to beat tonight.
Yeah, I think so. On the long run, definitely. They were fast on the short runs, and wish it would have went green the whole time. Maybe it could have been a different story.
Yeah, that last restart, what was going through your mind there?
I just wanted to get a good start. I ended up spinning the tires, and it shot me to the left, so I think I switched lanes, which is illegal, so I'm not sure how that's going to play over.
Well, if you'd spun the tires and got loose and did it, then it technically wasn't really an illegal lane change there, but...
Gotcha. All right.
Admins were I'm pretty sure admin was watching the restart, so he must not have seen anything that was out of the ordinary. I certainly didn't see anything in a broadcast booth either, so I thought it looked good there.
Okay. I'd like to apologize to the 47 car. I got into him that early in the race and spun him out. That was all me, so my bad.
Well, I'm sure he'll appreciate that. I know we do here. You got anyone you want to thank, Troy?
Yeah, just all you guys at WFO, my family and friends again, and yeah, just thanks everybody that tunes in on YouTube and everyone who supports this league. It's awesome here.
I got a question for Troy. I didn't realize my microphone was off. Freaking Coors Light. Troy, explain to the fans that are listening. Kentucky's a different monster. Explain to the fans, because you're one of the ones that runs this, and I've watched you run, and I know you can explain it. The difference in the turns in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, they're completely different. How do you see it?
Oh yeah, they're way different. Seems like 1 and 2, I can kind of clip the apron a little bit to help free it up off the corner so you don't push up so much. And yeah, 3 and 4, I struggle there. It's way different. Your corner entries are way different. So
That was one of my things too. Is like, because I was down there racing with y'all. Then when I got taken out by the same person twice, I won't mention that again. But when I when I got taken out by that person, I come up here, and then my thing is that in 1 and 2, I'm great. In 3 and 4, that is my most terrible line. I cannot get it right, no matter when I'm running.
yeah, seems like if you back up the corner a lot, let off early, get it to rotate, you can get through 3 and 4 pretty good. And I'm bad at that because I like to dive hard into the corner thinking it's faster, but it's really not.
Yeah, and we watched you and the 47 running real close together a lot, and y'all were running really good. And I mean, it seemed like y'all were almost had each other figured out. And when one of you would run high, one of you'd run low, and one would get a run, then the other one would get the run off the turn. So y'all did a good job running that.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I appreciate him racing me clean, and he could have retaliated because I bumped him earlier, but he didn't. So that shows his character for sure.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night in the trucks. You got anybody you want?
Yeah, just all you guys again, and everyone who tunes in.
Well, Troy, thank you, buddy. We got a couple more to do here, so I'm gonna put you back down there.
Thanks, Vern. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
All right, that was your second place finisher, Troy Cook. We got Dustin Schwingle coming in third tonight. Junior, you want this one?
Oh yeah.
Let me go down here and find him.
I didn't realize my microphone was off the whole time I was trying to freaking talk to y'all.
Actually, I'm gonna have to look real. There he is.
Damn
He's
Coors
just
Light.
DS in here, so it's harder to find him. There you go, Junior.
Dustin Schwingle, this is Junior up in the broadcasting tower. Do we have a copy, man?
Yeah, hey Al Jr., I got a copy.
We're gonna start calling you Mr. Top 5, but how you feel you did tonight, man? Anything you could have done different?
Well, I could take to that name, but yeah, unfortunately tonight got in a little bit late, missed practice, and I think that resulted in me not necessarily qualifying where I was looking to qualify, but was able to pop up into the front early with some pit strategy, so I guess that worked out all right. About lap 90, got into a lap car who had wrecked, and that hurt the front end pretty bad, but fortunately had that repair waiting and got that fixed on the next pit cycle, and that helped me keep up front for that last crazy one-lap shootout there at the end.
Hey, man, third place isn't bad.
It was definitely tough to work for tonight, but glad for the result.
Hey, Dustin, this is Jeff Martin. Explain some of that racing you and the 51 were doing. That was pretty good stuff through the whole race. It seemed like y'all were just like on top of each other, but you were giving and taking and giving and taking, except for one little incident, but y'all still giving.
Yeah, that's right. Except for the little one incident, I think I was able to recover from that all right. And but yeah, it was just trying to be respectful of everyone else's line. Everybody kind of gets around here differently, so you got to kind of read that, watch them, and kind of plan out where you're going to make your passes before you get to them.
That's well.
Well, hell, even that one little give and take, I mean, was still, I mean, even though y'all got into it, y'all were still the ones at the end of the race that were right.
Yeah, the race is plenty long still at that point, and I think both of us had time to recover.
All right, man. You have any sponsors you'd like to thank, or anyone out there?
Yeah, well, I got to thank you guys, WFO, for putting on the race and for bringing it to all the viewers. Got to thank my teammates at TI Racing who are here on the track tonight with me and helped me get through this, and watching them get through it at the same time. And then I believe I have a truck ride lined up for tomorrow night with Catawba Brewing, so I'm looking forward to that as well.
That's awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing you tomorrow night in the truck, Dustin. Thanks for coming out tonight. Good job getting a top 3, buddy.
Thanks, you guys. Have a good one.
And that was Dustin Schwingle, the number 47, your third-place finisher. And we got yours. It's your turn now, Nation.
I'm here.
You've been waiting on it. Are you ready?
Yes. Yep.
He's got a
down
big
there
red
in a meeting, but I'm going to steal him anyway. Here we go.
Steal his ass
All
up here.
for you, Nation. Here you go.
Hell, Amy.
Hi, what's up?
How you doing, buddy?
I could be better, I guess.
You are in the broadcast booth, and you won Driver of the Day.
Really?
Yeah, don't
Yes,
get
sir.
no better than that, Hal. Come on.
No, that's awesome. At least I won something, right?
Everybody loves you, brother.
I wish I could get a good finish.
It's
Well,
coming.
No, maybe
Tell me
we need
about
to
your
do
race,
it different. Maybe we need to start it off like, ladies and gentlemen, with the interview of the night, Nation, and the driver of the day, Hal Amy.
From Troy,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. Hell, Amy.
Your
How do you feel,
driver
Hal?
of the day at WFO.
That was alright. We finished it, so.
You did good, buddy.
Got in a wreck early. The guys got a little wrecked in front of us, and then we thought
Wait,
we were going
you
to miss
didn't
it, but we
scratch my
didn't.
paint, did you?
I got a nick.
It looked like you had your right rear end assed up a little bit there for a while.
Yeah, that happened in that first wreck there where I went low, tried to go the apron, and once I got down, I can't remember, somebody decided to turn left and hit me. I had it missed.
So how you feel, Hal? I mean, where you finished? How do you feel?
I'm alright with it. It is what
Alright,
it is.
that's cool.
It's a lot of fast guys that were in there tonight.
Yeah, had a
Are
really
you
good
still
looking
getting some
field.
beer after all of it?
Hell yeah.
That's all that matters.
Well, they were talking about earlier that the party might be at the 51 solar tonight, so
Yeah, you was coming through there.
I'll have to go down there and see what kind of beer they're serving up. Hal, congratulations. That's another driver of the day. It's like your, I don't know, 10,000 one over here at
million.
WFO Racing League over the past 3 seasons.
Well, I appreciate it, and I appreciate all the viewers.
Anybody you want to thank, Hal?
I want to thank everybody. All of our viewers, all of our drivers, you guys in the booth. You guys do an awesome job.
Well, thank you, Hal.
He doesn't mean me.
Well,
Yeah,
hell, he ought
Sure,
to.
he included you
He
in that
oughta-
nation. Come on.
He ought to win driver of the day if he's got his whole family in the state he lives in voting for him. I mean,
All right.
Hey, it's a rough battle sometimes, I'll tell you that.
Oh,
It
the
really
driver of the
is.
day
That
vote
Troy-
get more
that Troy-
interesting than the track
That Troy
vote does.
Cook's
The
got
track-
just as many, too. Stay tuned tomorrow night.
nobody's even watching the race. They're like, how many votes does he got? Shit, like
We'll
top
see a
net.
three-way. We'll see a three-driver driver of the day vote race sometimes, won't we, Nation?
You got to watch Gary Helmling.
Absolutely.
Too.
It gets going really good. Garrett Helmlinger's family and friends will pop in there, and then you got Hal's family and friends going at it, and then you have Troy Cook's family and friends go at it.
And now we have.
Did you
Now we
see
have
that
a
accident? No, man. Did you see his mama voted right there?
So it was. It's always good to see that and see the viewers get that involved with something at WFO, the driver of the day. And it's good to see you guys go out and put on a good race like that. I know that it was a little rough at the start for you guys, but after that it looked like you got a long green flag run, maybe even 2 rounds of green flag pit stops there, 2 or 3. So
Yeah, we got 2.
that's pretty awesome.
And then I had to go in again because we didn't have enough fuel to make it all the way. So
I was wondering about that. If that last caution hadn't come out, how many guys would have been in trouble there, Hal?
I saw 4 or 5 people pull off at the end. And the leaders were pulling off at the end to come.
Getting ready to pit, weren't they?
No, I watched 3 of them come in.
Because when it said we had like 20 to go, and I think I had 15 laps left.
Right. I was wondering what the situation was there because I was thinking that there was going to be a fuel situation for the leaders.
Right.
And I if it would have stayed green, it would have been really close because I believe the 81 may have been one of the last ones to come down pit road.
Yeah, I know he was because I came all the way back around and they came back out, and as soon as they got out, they were on newer stuff, and they went right back around me and put me back down a lap.
Right. Yeah, when you did the right thing though. You went a lap down and you went straight to pit road. That's exactly what I would have done too in that situation.
Yeah, I had
so you done the right thing and you took a chance of putting yourself back up there. If a caution come out, you would have got the lucky dog or even got the waiver round from being ahead of those guys.
Well, and I didn't want to, with them coming out of pit road there and everything, I told Travis, some guys go around me, I'm gonna stay high. So.
Hey Vern, that would have been what you'd have done if you was in the 14.
I'd have probably been out front, but
yeah, he'd been in the front.
I wouldn't have had to do it.
Hey, look, you son of a bitch! I was up there in the top 5 when I got wrecked.
He'd have to bring out that Sidewinder hack.
I'm gonna give you that one, but you got to put that thing up there at the finish, man. That number's used to winning, Jeff.
Right, Vern?
Hey, you watched the caution I was in. I was driving, and then I was in the wall. I don't know what happened underneath me, but that's where.
Oh, you're listening, Melissa, because you like what you're hearing over here at WFO. But
because we're idiots.
We're idiots. We're the village idiots.
No, I'm an idiot. These guys are actually the smart ones.
We're the idiots. Come on.
Well, there's the village idiots, and then there's nation.
Oh, God. Damn, man.
Did you just actually put him lower than us, Hal?
I actually am. I am.
We enjoy being idiots.
That's a private joke, but nation knows what it is.
Yeah, I do.
Well, we thank all the viewers, as always, for coming out and watching the race and supporting WFO Racing League. We even thank the viewers that give us the downvotes.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
cheers to
whatever,
you.
It
is what it is, right?
We enjoy what we do here. We enjoy putting a show on for all the fans. We enjoy our fans. So if you don't like it, whatever.
You see where your fucking
go watch Mickey Mouse.
Well, you would think the way they dislike it,
WFO.
You would think the way they dislike every broadcast like that, Hal, that they have money invested in this. That, they paid to race over here, anything like that. And we know that's not true because nobody does.
That's right.
And if somebody's paying, they're not paying me for it or paying you or paying the league. So
nah, I don't see nothing.
Exactly.
Hey, dislikers, do you see where the dislikes are? Do you see that?
They stopped coming in when I called their name out in the broadcast.
No.
Hey, we know what it's about, Vern. So
when I called them out in the broadcast, the dislikes stopped coming in. So, and you know why I did it? Specifically so other leagues don't have to suffer from them damn morons, Hal.
Right.
Maybe other leagues will watch it and they'll say, you know what? I know what he said is right, and we're not taking these guys in here. Because they're going to have the same problems that we did.
It's just a shame.
But we are going to bring Missy up in the broadcast one time.
Oh, yeah, she's
got to come up in here.
You got to get on Discord. And she's going to have to anyway if she's doing the powder puff race.
Exactly. So.
Oh, we're
powder
showing that.
puffs.
Hell yeah, we're showing that.
In fact,
that's right.
We're going to do something else for you here, Melissa. Bam. We made you a boss of YouTube.
Yeah, she got a text. Text again, Melissa.
We give you the moderator privileges.
It's all you.
You can put them in the timeout and tell them to fuck off.
And you can tell them to fuck straight the fuck off.
Fuck straight off. That's right.
Coming from Junior,
No,
I'd like to.
It's just it's crazy that we got to put up with that shit, but
Not
Yeah.
really.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
we
if you
know
look
we
at
know the
the
truth.
likes
We
and
know
look
the
at the
difference.
dislikes. Fuck them.
What I was gonna say has nothing to do with that guy.
oh, what do you got?
I was gonna say, coming from Junior, I hope all the fans have a good night. I hope the drivers have a good night. Hope you guys have a good night, because I'm going to.
Ryan, he did do
Take
that part
care.
right, buddy. We're happy to have you over here.
Yeah.
I don't know why you gave the woman all the power. She already had it. She just didn't.
Exactly.
Well, now I'm just showing the world that she has it, Jeff.
I know when I go to bed tonight, she's got all the power.
That's right.
And it's
What's
going to
worse
be
is that
sleeping.
I think I give her more power than I have, so if I start talking on
She's
YouTube,
like, oh
she
my
can
God, I got
give me a
fucking
timeout.
Hell yeah, she can put you in timeout.
And if you think she don't have all the power, you'll wake up in the morning and realize she still got all the power, and
That's
you're
right.
screwed.
And all the damn money.
Melissa,
That's right.
get Discord, get on our Discord, and you're coming in here.
You got you a wrench, girl.
The bottom line tonight, guys, it was Grace.
Fuck straight the fuck off. Hell yeah.
Kentucky
Hey,
is a
Vern, that's
monster.
next t-shirt.
And
You know how much more authority that has with a wrench next to it?
Fuck yeah. Fuck straight the fuck off.
It's like it said with so much more authority, though.
Yeah, because it's got a blue
It's
wrench,
got a wrench next
it.
to it. How fucking cool is that?
How the fuck are you gonna fix things without a wrench?
Oh, you can't. I wouldn't mess with her now.
Hey,
She's
Vern,
got
did
a
you get
wrench.
my message?
No,
Yes,
I'm
I
not
did
gonna
get
mess
it.
with her.
Um,
No, she'll kick my ass.
In the meantime, though, we're gonna have to shut this show down. It's 11 o'clock, and we got drivers to talk to and points to update and all that shit. So
Let's do it.
we'll
That's
be back
fine.
tomorrow night for the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series at Kentucky. So same track, different vehicle,
Mhm.
same drivers, maybe. Who knows?
Probably.
there'll be a lot of the same drivers.
Maybe a few
So-
more, maybe a few less.
so-
Who knows?
So Vern, let's get real quick. Let's get a recap. So, what did you think about tonight and how everything went down?
I'll tell you, I mean, from what I seen, it looked like it got started off a little bit, on the rough side, had a few quick cautions there, but man, that thing went green, and them guys, like you pointed out at one time, we were just going back with the camera and watching them guys run 2 by 2 by 2 by 2, sometimes by 3 or
Did
4 or
they
5
go
at
all
a
the way
time.
back?
It went all the way back, and the racing was great.
Love it.
That's right. And then you got a lot of people that think, oh, well, that's just a big old track like that. I can run it. You can't run it. It's a different monster. You got different bankings
Mile and a
on each
half,
side.
isn't it?
So
Good
tomorrow
night,
night
Melissa.
is going to be tomorrow
Good
night's
night,
going to be kind
Missy.
of crazy when we come here in the trucks. Good night, Melissa.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be different.
It is going to be different with the trucks because, to me, I think the truck is tighter and a little bit harder to drive than the K&N car even.
Well, and it's not as much power either.
Right. And the gearing's wrong for the track on the
Yeah, yeah. When you come
I
off the corner, it's
actually-
like a dog.
I actually think the truck's better to drive. Now that's just me as a driver.
It's personal.
I think
It's driver preference, obviously. I mean, I'd prefer to race the truck around here, too, if it were me.
It is my favorite truck in the number 14.
Well, that
my
truck's used to winning, so you better put that sumbitch in victory lane tomorrow night.
Well, I better get
No
some damn hopes to win.
Hoping to win. You got to
Don't need
win.
no hope to win. You can get out there and get it done. Let that number work for you.
Hey, look, you know what? I try, but I can't help it if somebody bounces off a wall and I'm right there to scoop them up.
Oh, you just can't be there. You gotta.
It happened tonight. It happened with the same
You gotta
guy.
get right with the
Look,
racing gods before the race.
Yeah, you took
we're
that
done
fucking
with the-
number. You
We're
better
done
make
with
it win.
the original broadcast now. I can say that dude wrecked me twice. The second time he
We're
wrecked,
still
he went up into the
broadcasting
wall
now,
and
so-
turned down his. I know. I said the original broadcast. This is the aftermath.
No, we're
This
not
is-
doing after.
That-
show
look,
tonight.
this is a new this is a new segment we need to
Hey.
start called the broadcast aftermath.
broadcast
After-
aftermath. No, we're going to tell the broadcast good night from everybody
Y'all
over
take
here at WFO Racing League, and we will see you tomorrow night for the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series.
All right. If I get put out, bring me up.